What is happening, viewers? Welcome back to the channel. You join us back for round 3 of the MX5 Championship this week from the Norisring. The Norisring's a cool little track. In a nutshell, 2 straights, a hairpin at each end with a chicane in the middle of one of them. So what do the standings look like after 2 rounds out of 10? We've got Bo Dixon miles ahead of it, 103 points. We've got ourselves tied on second with Anton Temanga on 68. 62 back to Berger Maisman. Keep an eye on Dylan DaCosta. He is rapid. He missed the first round and he's already on 50 points. He's already nearly caught us up and he missed round 1. So what are you going to see tonight? You're going to see 2 different races tonight. You're going to see one which was very frustrating, one which was fantastic. So stay to the end. Also, find out what made us have that reaction at the start of the video. Before qualifying, we were really thinking we were right on the pace here. We were looking for something like a top 5, knocking on the door of a podium. We've ended up qualifying in 8th. So P8 to start the race, not really what we'd hoped for. The pace was so close in quali. So we've got to see what we can try and do from P8 on the grid. So that's enough of me talking. Let's crack on with the first race, starting P8 on the grid. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like what you're watching. Don't forget involved in the comments below. Let's go to the first race. Here we go, viewers. Starting P8, what can we do from here? We were looking for a top 5 really in quali. We're a bit disappointed with P8. We've got to make things happen as best we can. You're going to see us be quite conservative on this first lap. We need to just try and settle in. We don't want to take anyone out. We just want to go forward as we hand over to Luke for the first lap.
Now we're green light racing. Bo takes them away in the grunt of the MX5s. For everybody to hear here at Nürburgring. We run up towards turn number 1. Bo probably going to be forced to go a little bit defensive. As you can see, it's almost 4 or 5 wide already, a bit further back. Bo just about hits the apex, and you can see there's a move up the inside from Mark Cloud, and the Dutchie not quite able to get it, quite configured on the exit. Go a bit further back than Kim Lay's involved last time out. He'd already succumbed to, well, a bit of in contact with other people at Spa, but it seems like in the Norisring it's a little bit clean. I tell you what, I believe everybody may have managed to get through. There's Anton Temanga sweeping it around the outside. No qualifying, no problem. Already up to P16 from 21st on our grid. Lenny de Jong trying to battle them for position with, I believe, Dylan DaCosta. So DaCosta has just run a little bit wider. John Gray's going to step one up the inside. They've also got Adam Christopher, who is running around the outside, and Noemi Salai. Adam Christopher in the dark blue, Noemi Salai in the light blue car. So yeah, not to get them too confused. Bo Dixon, by the way, already out in the lead by 1.1 seconds.
As we complete that one, come across the start-finish line. Still in P8. Not really anyone making sort of big moves there. Everyone thinking of the bigger picture. So we're just going to break down into the first corner. Noemi just really sends it on the brakes behind us. Just manages to avoid the rear end of us. We get a good one off the first corner. We're just looking at John Gray and Lenny de Jong in front of us. He's looking as well, but we just got to try and settle in. We're looking for a good opportunity where we can. We're trying to get a good run as we can off of this chicane. This becomes our sort of favourite move for the rest of the day over across the 2 races. We get a good run. We're going to go down the inside of John Gray. He doesn't make this too difficult for us, in fairness. It gives us the room. He's going to brake quite late to try and hang it round the outside of us. We're sort of all squirreling round under the brakes, but we're going to get off the corner just ahead of him, and we make up a position into P7. As we come across the start of the lap, we lost a bit of time now. Lenny de Jong in front of us. We lost about half a second there. But we've got to make places if we can. We've probably got some pace there. John Gray's looking at a dive, but we're going to just brake anyway. But if you look in the mirror, Noemi just sends it straight down the inside. We have to dart out the way. I felt like if we didn't dart out the way, we were going to get wiped out there. I might have shat myself a little bit. But that's lost us 2 positions. And it could be 3 if Simon Wardle gets around the outside of us, which he does. Massive cojones, sending it deep on the brakes around the outside. We're going to cut back, get a good one off the chicane, and we get back down the inside of Simon. We're just trying to get in the slipstream now of Noemi. I think I've said that name right. We're going to send it back down the inside of her, but we lose the rear end. We're still in 2nd gear. We downshift on the actual exit, and we lose all the drive, and we lose both positions. We're getting annoyed now. We're getting frustrated. That was really poor from us. We worked really hard then to get those 2 positions back and just fucked it through the final corner. So Noemi now trying to look at Simon Morgan. We don't really need to know which side we're going to go down. We haven't made our mind up yet. We're going to switch to the outside, try and follow them round again. We're just looking for a good exit where we can. As we now come down to the chicane. We have to try and slot in behind Simon Morgan. We're going to do that same thing again, where we're going to try just get a good run off the chicane if we can do. There we go. We've got the inside from Simon Morgan. We've got the run as well. Now Amy's going to cover to the inside, so we're going to go to the right-hand side of her. We've still got Simon on the right. She's going to come back over to the right, and just as she comes back over to the right, we're out. That is it.
3 into 1 does not go. Adam Christopher is the driver that really has lost out there. I'm going to be surprised if we're going to see him running again. No, he's facing the wrong way. I think he's waiting for an opportunity to come back on, but I think his steering must be destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. And Adam Christopher is a retirement from this race. All three of them had it coming together. I think it was inevitable that it was going to happen.
We're out. We are out, and we're not happy, as you can see. I don't know about that one. Let me know what you think in the comments. We'll have another quick look back at it now. So we've got Simon Wardle over to the right. We get the run on him. Naomi covers to the inside, which is fine. She can do that. No Amy even. So we're going to go to the right-hand side. Now, you could argue I should have backed out of this. I regret not backing out of this now. Does Naomi come over and crunch us into Simon? Should Simon have backed out? Should I have backed out? Is it any of our fault? You let me know in the comments. But now we move on to race 2. That was a quick edit for race 1. We were out. We were trying to restart the engine there, you might have seen. But, yeah, nothing happening. Dead as a doornail. So, we start P21. Very last place on the grid. Top 14 got reversed, so Bo Dixon is in P14, the winner of race 1. What can we make happen? We are fuming at the start of this. Red mist has come down. We need to make some moves. Green flag comes out. We've already passed the Faber. We've now got Richard Bandit ahead of us. We're still looking for where to go down to turn 1. We're going to go towards the outside, but we're still trying to work out where we can go. There's going to be a gap opening up here if we can get down the inside of it. No, just back out of that. We'll try and get a good one off the corner, and that is P17. If we can just get ahead of Anthony Hobbs into the hairpin. He's still hanging it around the left-hand side of us, but we're going to go nice and deep on the brakes and get that done. P21 to P17 in the first corner. Happy with that. We're going to come off the chicane. We're going to make another position. And now as we get the run off the chicane, we're going to make another position past Van Oostenbrug up to P15. I'm just going to hold the inside line. Needs to get the braking done. That's the straight line. Get a good one off the corner. Good. We are very chuffed with that. Let's go. Up to P15 in the first lap. 21st to 15th. And look who's ahead of us. Bo Dixon. He's not gone forward. He's still in P14 where he started. He's made no progress. And we are now lined up behind the winner of race 1. Knowing he's going to be going forward, we need to make things happen. Deep on the brakes. We've got confidence when there's no one in front of us. And we can just get his stops. We'll try not to hit the wall. That's probably the best thing. Get the back end step out. Look at this lot in front of us. They're all crunching off each other. They're tapping the walls. Bo Dixon's going to the left. He's going to end up on the gravel, is he? Yeah. What can we make happen? We're just going to try and get the good run off the corner like we normally do. So we keep to the right. Now carry the speed through this part. And we are going to get a good run off Lenny de Jong and Bo Dixon. We're going to go to the inside of the pair of them with the run we've got, with 3 wide going into the final corner. Can we make it work? We stay to the left. Give them the room, get it stopped, get to the apex, and we make up 2 positions. No incidents. All drivers playing ball. Nice. We are up to P13. This is going well. This is going really well. End of lap 2. We've got from 21st to 13th. Bo Dixon now behind us. We know Bo's quicker than us, so we don't really want to fight him too much. We want to go forward with him. We can fight him later if we need to. But the back end's really scraggly. Bo's looking to that inside of us, and we don't want to turn in on him. We get balked by the guy ahead of us, Mark Cloud. Bo's up the inside of us. Now we're going to try and follow Bo if we can. If we can get round the outside of Mark Cloud, where Bo's going, he's round the outside of Paul Matthews. We can go round the outside of Paul as well if we can. Late on the brakes. Can we get 2 of them round the outside? Yeah, we can. Into the left-hand side of the chicane. Move done. We are chuffed. Look at that. Let's go. Then we come down to the final corner. We just need to keep an eye on Paul Matthews, make sure he's not going to send it behind us. He's going to hover to the middle of the track, but we're just going to cover that off gently. get into the final corner, get a good run off. Yeah, nice. P12. The Bo Dixon's up to P11 though. Like I say, he's going to be the one going forward. We've lost a little bit of time here. There's a little bit of a gap now. We can come down to turn 1. We've got no one in front of us, so we can brake nice and deep on the brakes. Full of confidence. We'll try not to hit the wall this time on the right-hand side. Probably best. Look at that. Look at the time we make up. We've got loads of confidence when there's no one there. We're going to try and now get the move we can off of Diamond. But we're going to just be put on the gravel a little bit and we lose some time there. That's not ideal. Look for our favourite move if we can. Keep to the right. Get a good run off the corner. Can we make it happen again? Looking like we can. Get a good run off. We haven't really got much of a run. But we need to go forward. Unless Diamond's going to cover this, we're going to try and send it down the inside. Going to keep coming across. He is going to cover us off. Look, he's going for the apex, but we're just going to slot him behind him. We just correct that someone's round. Who is that? That is Simon Wardle who's out, but that means Lenny de Jong gets the run on us. So he's gone down the inside. We are now P12.
Paul Matthews then, who's dropped a couple of spots. He's now in P14. Adam Christopher. Whoa, that's some drive. Adam Christopher, plumb last, P21. He's already up to P12. And we'll be looking for opportunities. Well, there's the opportunity. That's going to be a 2. An absolute freebie. Lenny de Jong getting into Diamond. Diamond runs wide. And Adam Christopher gets straight across Diamond and says, you are not responding at all. I'm making this position. I'm up to a top 10. Adam Christopher having some race, ladies and gentlemen, cars. Some race indeed. Heading down towards then the final corner. We also have WTCR tonight. Just for a little bit of fun. We've got 2 WTCR races at the Norisring. So I'm sure you've all got some excitement there. Still plenty of racing action to come your way. Make sure you hit that follow button. It would be super appreciated. So let's just keep on board then with Adam Christopher as he slices and dices his way through the pack. He's now behind Volker de Chow. We've also got John Gray. Somatic Carrot, welcome. Yeah, love a bit of WTCR, right? We head then down towards turn number 1. Oh, Christopher ran a little bit wide, but should be on the power nicely here. A little bit of argy-bargy. De Chow almost cleans out Christopher, but he's the one who loses the momentum. And it's now P9.
It is now P9. We like that move. We like that move. We're a bit chuffed for that. And we are into P9. Just how far can we go? So you can see John Gray's the next one on our list. John Gray's quick, and he's a very clean driver. So we're looking forward to just trying to catch him up as best we can. Got a little bit of a gap. We're not going to send it down the inside this last corner. Just try and get a good run off. Let's set ourselves up. But the yellow flag's out, and just ahead of us, massive pile up. We jig to the inside, catch the rear of the car, but we have got off the corner unscathed. Massive crash in the last corner.
A lot of cars there. Rich Page is going to be just furious with how that's gone down. That's a big one. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a big one. Rich Page, I think he's just waiting for him. Fair play to him. He's got some racecraft here. He has been patient. He's just been canned out of a P5, pretty much. Oh, gutted for him. But look at this. Adam Christopher, ladies and gentlemen, maybe with an opportunity to get himself a podium. He's right behind Bo Dixon. Could Christopher maybe, if he can get ahead of Bo, could he maybe go out and win a race from the back?
I don't know about winning the race, but we're already into that top 5 we were looking for. There's no Amy. Look, sending it down the inside of Bo Dixon. She is not shy at all. As we skip now a lap ahead, we're now still behind Noemi, and she is right behind Bo Dixon. As we come down to the first corner, we're just going to try and... There's no move to be done. There's no lunge to be done. Well, we don't think there is. But Noemi's going to send it down the inside of Bo Dixon, slam into his driver's door. Look at that.
Naomi Salai has just moved up into P3 and not giving Bo Dixon an inch. I like it when people fight with Bo. So Salai going side by side. Adam Christopher waiting patiently. They've got John Gray behind now as well. Lenny de Jong may be closing up. Yes, he is. Look at this. Down towards the final corner. I'm pretty sure that Adam Christopher is going to go 3 wide for the second time. Let's hope it doesn't end like it did last time round. as we head down towards that final corner. He sent it up the inside of Naomi Salai, and he's nearly got Bo Dixon. Oh, Adam Christopher has got them all. Oh, it's brilliant. Someone spun. Simon Wardle's found the wrong way. Oh, that is an incredible move. Adam Christopher, take a bow.
And we are up into P3. You heard someone just subscribing to the channel there, so we've got the Ricky Bobby quote at a perfect time as we nailed that overtake. So down into the first corner, we're just covering the inside. We just try and hold on to this now with Naomi and Bo behind us. What can we make happen?
Oh, Adam Christopher, that was delightful. That's what we watch sim racing for, ladies and gentlemen. Moves like that. Didn't work the first race though, did that time. Naomi Salai is slowing Bo down by battling. This is brilliant for Christopher. He can move up. 21st to a podium. Only Bo has not managed to get a podium for P14, but Christopher's managed to go all the way through the pack. Ah, incredible scene.
So to come around the final corner, we are in P3. Naomi is really making life hard for Bo behind us. We now skip 2 laps ahead, and Bo is on us. Look at that. Looking daunting in the rearview mirror. We've got 3 more laps to hold on, but the rear steps out with that rear brake bias that we struggled with all the time. We lose loads of time. Now Bo's all over our rear bumper. We're going to cover to the inside. We do not want him getting down the inside of us. We're going to try and force him to the outside of this final corner and just try and hold on to it as best we can.
Bo Dixon forced to go around the outside. And right now, Adam Christopher is staring down the barrel of going from last on the grid to a podium. Bo Dixon's looking to go from 14th to a podium. Adam Christopher will not let this go. He will not let this go. Getting into the slipstream. Make sure you vote for your driver of the day, please, guys. Hashtag vote. So into the slipstream. He's got to send it, I think. This is for the story of the stream.
But we don't send it. We lose our bottle. We chicken out. As we get a bad one off the corner, we now got John Gray all over us.
And now all of a sudden, John Gray is all over the back of Adam Christopher. Some race this, mine. This has been an absolute spectacle.
So we get through the chicane. We have lost. Look at Bo now. Over a second has gone just because of our cocking up that first corner. We should have sent it. We should have done what Naomi was doing. Just sent it down the inside of him. I don't know why we didn't do that. Regretting that. But John Gray's going to hover around the inside of us, but he doesn't make the move, and we get a good one off the final corner. We now skip ahead to the final lap, and you can see that we're still in the same position. We've got a 3/10 gap back to John Gray. We've kept him at bay. That looks like it's going to be it for the final lap. As we go around the last corner, John Gray's keeping us honest though. He gets a good one off the final corner. We're just going to try and cover him off as best we can, and we've done that. As we now get the run up to the line to finish the race in P4. We're happy with that. We're happy with P4. We were hoping, I had no idea we were even going to get a top 5 from the back in that race. Podium wasn't to be, but P4 from 21st on the grid, over the effing moon with that. So guys, thanks for watching. Tune in again next week. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. All the best.